What is up, guys? Rickax here, going over the 331 attack Gjallarhorn in Destiny. So this gun is definitely one of, if not the best gun in the entire game. I jokingly said that it was 90% of the endgame content, to which I got a lot of replies from a lot of people who didn't have Gjallarhorns telling me that you don't need to have a Gjallarhorn, even though they wouldn't know. So aside from that, yes, the Gjallarhorn is unbelievably useful. If you ever see it being sold by Xur and you don't have it, buy it instantly. It's not even a question. That being said, yes, it actually isn't everything, and in the endgame content you can survive without a Gjallarhorn. People have done it. You can still be a skilled asset without a Gjallarhorn. You know, for an example, in the Crota fight, if you're a designated sniper, I would definitely rather use the Icebreaker instead of a Gjallarhorn, just to make my ammunition more reliable. And again, I'm a designated sniper, I don't really need to be Gjallarhorning that much. But to put it into perspective, a level 31 with a 331 attack Gjallarhorn can completely take down Crota's shields in 2 shots. So without Gjallarhorn, your entire team, everyone shoot Crota, shoot, boom, 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 okay, he's almost down, okay, he's down, get him. That doesn't happen with Gjallarhorns. It's, okay, shoot him, okay, he's down, that's all it is. A couple of shots, he's down. If 2 people have Gjallarhorns, they each need to shoot 1 shot. It creates something that requires an entire team to lower Crota's shields to 1 person with a Gjallarhorn to lower Crota's shields. So again, that's the Gjallarhorn. It's not required for anything, but it makes everything a hell of a lot easier. Now you're going to see in this gameplay actually the combination of Gjallarhorn plus Ruin Wings, which is the Titan gauntlets that let you pick up more heavy ammo and heavy ammo drops more often. And when I say lets you pick up more heavy ammo, when you go over heavy ammo, instead of getting like 1 or 2, you'll actually get 4 most of the time for your rocket launcher, which is amazing. So this combined with the Gjallarhorn makes for some extremely fun Vanguard rock runs. Now the reason the Gjallarhorn is just so damn good is because it's a rocket launcher, and it's because it has Wolfpack rounds. Because it's a rocket launcher and it does massive area of effect damage, you can take out tons of enemies at a time. If you're being swarmed or overwhelmed, it is not out of the question to kill 4, 5, 6 or more enemies at the same time with 1 shot, leaving you from a ton of stress of advancing mobs. Now, other rocket launchers in the game are good at what I just said, killing multiple enemies at the same time. They aren't necessarily the best against singleton targets, so against just a boss, other rocket launchers aren't really that amazing because the damage per second of just shooting a few rockets at an enemy is not as high as getting something like the Icebreaker or the Black Hammer and just pounding into that boss. However, the Gjallarhorn, again, it's good at taking out multiple enemies just because it's a rocket launcher, but because of those Wolfpack rounds, that's what makes the Gjallarhorn amazing. All of the Wolfpack rounds will come in and attack the same one enemy, so the same boss, and triple the damage that the normal explosion would do. So that makes the Gjallarhorn good against multiple enemies and against one single enemy like a boss. So the versatility and just the sheer damage output of the Gjallarhorn is what puts it on top. In case you haven't guessed, yes, of course you should upgrade this gun to 331. This gun is useful in nearly every endgame scenario, every piece of endgame content. You are always a valued member of your team if you're the one rocking the Gjallarhorn. Again, I would highly recommend, if you have a Gjallarhorn, level that shit up. The more damage it does, the more everyone is going to benefit. Like, Crota shields go down faster, everyone benefits. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe for more Destiny content. And as always, have a good day.